Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. Thank you so much for your emails that are coming in. I am going through the emails. And again, if there are any subject matters that I've already covered, I will make sure to send you the link to that particular episode so that you can hear it and you can listen to it. But if it's a new thing that I have not covered and it really, it jumps out at me that, wow, I haven't covered this subject yet, I will be sure to do that as we go along. So keep the emails coming. Right now, we're probably, I would say maybe about 85% of the things that I'm getting right now are things that I've already covered, which is great. So that means there's already a podcast episode in my repertoire already. But if there is not, then I will definitely let you know to tune in, in an upcoming episode, because I will be covering said subject matter. So today's subject matter actually came in an email, and it was, what is the difference between what is the difference between marketing and advertising? So let me give you the overview of what it is and give you some examples of them, and then hopefully this will give you some more insight. So simply put, marketing is the process of identifying customer needs and determining how best to meet those needs. So I think I said this in a previous podcast, where find a pain point, find something that people complain about all the time about doing, find something that they don't like to do. And if that's a service that you can offer, that would be great. So in other words, solve a problem. If you want to come up with a really great brand or product, solve a problem. My thing is, I am a service provider, right? So I provide different types of business services, branding, marketing, all of that. So people don't have the time to really do the research to figure out how to brand, how to market, how to advertise. So I handle that for them. I become their brand manager and I handle all that stuff for them. We also have social media services. Some people don't want to do social media. I have some clients, they've never been on social media their entire life. So what we did is we got them set up on social media and we run their social media accounts for them, because it's something that they don't want to do. So when you are thinking about starting a brand, starting a company, whether it's services or products, make sure to keep in the back of your mind, what problem can you solve? What way can you make something, whatever it is, easier for people? And if you can do that, then you can absolutely monetize it. Okay? All right. So now advertising is the actual exercise of promoting a company and its products and services through paid channels. So that is a major difference. Okay? Advertising almost always is paid. Okay? This goes for things in magazines. You see ads in magazines, all of that. Advertising is paid. All right. So marketing is the process of identifying what customer needs are, and then how do we go about meeting those needs. All right. Advertising is exercising. All right. Is using promotions, but paid promotions. All right. So if we really look at this, advertising is actually a smaller component under the marketing umbrella. All right. So hopefully that's making sense to people. Here are some common types of marketing. There's digital marketing. which is marketing that goes across electronic devices. So your phone, your laptop, your tablets, okay? It can also be considered search engines, things that you send through email, your website. So that's digital marketing. Then there's social media marketing, which I think a lot of people are well familiar with. This actually falls underneath digital marketing because social media, you have to use digital devices to be able to access it. It's not accessed through a library or books or anything like that. It has to be done through digital. So it's actually a subcategory of digital. So social media marketing, you will see a lot of things being marketed to you through advertisements and things like that on Instagram. You'll see it on Twitter. You'll see stuff on Facebook and so forth. Okay, so that's social media marketing. Then you have global marketing. Global marketing also too really likens back to digital because global marketing, if you want to reach the globe, an easy way to do it is to be online. You know, why do you think so many of these YouTubers and things like that have millions of followers? A lot of their followers are overseas, and you'll see that so much in their comments. It'll say, hey, hello from Switzerland, or hello from, wherever. They are all over the world, which is why they're able to globally market themselves as influencers all over the world. Okay? The next thing is relationship marketing. Now, relationship marketing, this is really a marketing that comes in there to evoke emotion. So you want to create emotion within the potential customer or client. You are trying to find a way to get to their happy place, So relationship marketing does that through commercials and different types of ads. You ever see a commercial that made you laugh or, something like that? They're creating a relationship with that potential customer or current client. Relationship marketing also works if you go to an event and you have all these different vendor tables, and you go by the vendor table and they create a relationship with you by asking your name. They ask you for your email address and they tell you about the product. Sometimes they have a chair for even people to sit across from them and ask questions. That's creating a relationship. They're giving you their business card or sometimes a bag that has, tchotchkes in it, mints or pens and mugs and things like that. That's how you create relationships. So that's a form of marketing as well. Then there is the area where I fall under as far as Onyx Queen Media is concerned, and that's brand management. Now, brand management is what you use to create a bond between the customer and a particular brand or service, right? So my job is to if I'm representing for a physical person, like a personality, my job is to create relationships between that person and their market. And their market meaning who are the people that they serve, right? And if it is a physical business, my job is to figure out how can we create loyalty. I know a lot of people have heard the phrase brand loyalty. How can we create brand loyalty to get people to come into said store, right? So that's brand management. Then you have product development. This is where you're actually going to create the products that you're going to sell. Now, I realize some people are selling services, but my company actually sells services 80% and 20% product, right? So product development. What products are you going to develop? Well, figure out your target market, and again, figure out what those pain points are. That'll lead you to find a really good product that you can come up with, or take an existing product that's not doing very well and expand upon it, and make it better. All right. So that's some of the things within the marketing arena. All right. So now let's look at some of the common advertising, okay, that are done. There's traditional advertising. This is where you place an ad. It could be in print or it can be broadcast media. Common things that you'll see that involve traditional advertising would be newspaper ads, TV commercials, radio infomercials, things like that. All right. Then the next thing is you have retail advertising. And this is referring to ads or any placement that happens in retail stores, right? So you ever walk into a store and they have like a hanging banner in the store that says 50% off, and it's right over the section of the store where the things are 50% off. So you already came into the store to shop, but now there's deals happening in the store, right? You go over to the section if you're like in Victoria's Secret and they'll say, okay, 5 bralette sets, for $100 or whatever it is. You're getting retail advertising spoon-fed to you within the store itself. It keeps you walking. It keeps you looking for deals. When you're in Target, they have big signs, especially when you're in Walmart. One of the ways that Walmart does it is they show you the drop price. They show you what the price was in a smaller lettering, and then they'll show you what the drop price is, right? So it really makes people shop, The next thing is online advertising. This refers to ad placement on the internet or websites. So you may see ad placement through Instagram. You may see ad placement even in this podcast. There's ad placement in this podcast. All right. So anything that's via media, internet media especially, and definitely dealing with websites. Okay. Then you have mobile advertising. I think we have all seen this. Mobile advertising comes through on your mobile. So this could be ad placement on mobile phones. We all have smartphones now. Some examples of mobile advertising are one thing that drives us crazy is the automated dialers. We may not love those too much, but there also are banners. You'll see to, download apps if you go to your the Google Play Store or that, the iTunes and all these different things. Wherever you can get to things on a mobile device and you can download stuff, that would be a form of mobile advertising. The next thing is outdoor advertising. Now, this could be ads and placements on structures, right? Billboards. We've all seen the billboards when you're driving on the highway or driving on the roads or whatever. You see advertising on billboards. This is a form of outside advertising. Banners that are outside of buildings. Sometimes you see a car will drive by you and you will see advertising on the side of the vehicle. Really popular thing right now is advertising on vehicles that are wrapped. So if you ever see, it looks like it's almost like a shrink wrap. It's pretty much, I think that's what it is. It's a shrink wrap on a car where they cover the entire car from end to end, top to bottom, with some sort of advertising, right? So that's outdoor advertising. Then we have a one that we hear about all the time, but I think that this will help you guys if we kind of dig a little bit into it and describe it. It's PPC, and that's pay per click advertising. And this refers to online ad placement that is designed to drive traffic to a company's website, right? So companies derive extensive customer data from these ads, only paying where users click on the link, right? So pay per click. So it may be that they were like, okay, I want to drive advertising to my website. I want to drive more people taking a look at, this particular thing that I'm trying to sell on my website. But they only pay when people click, right? Traditional advertising, you pay your flat rate fee and then the chips kind of fall where they may. But the pay per click means that no matter how many people click, no matter what it is, there's going to be a price tag for that. So it may be 1 cent, 2 cents, 5 cents per click. All right. So if you got 5,000 clicks, times that by the however much per click it is, and that is what you would pay. All right. So now that you know the differences between advertising and marketing, where are you in your business? Where are you in creating your brand? And if you already have an established brand, what sort of marketing tools are you using? Are the marketing tools that you're using good for your brand? Do they actually work? Some brands, newsletter may not be the thing. For some brands, it's amazing to just be on Instagram. If you're a foodie brand or a more visual brand and you're an artist and you're a painter, Instagram would be awesome for you. Instagram would be awesome. Would Twitter really be a thing if you're a visual artist? Probably not as much, but Instagram is built for pictures. Instagram is built for video. So you have to also look at all of those different things that we talked about with advertising and all the things we talked about with marketing. Find the one that's going to work best for you, because not every brand is good to use all those different services. Not every brand, jives with all these different types of services, right? So find the ones that work for you. All right. So again, I'm just going to go over the definition. Marketing is the process of identifying a customer need and determining how best to meet the need. Okay. Whereas advertising is the exercise of promoting a company and its products or services through paid channels. And again, advertising is a smaller component of marketing. So I hope that explained it, and I hope that it's helpful for you, and good luck in your new business. All right. So to the person that actually emailed me about that, I am going to email you a link to this podcast. And if you listen to it on here, but I'm going to also email you the link so you have it as well. And, if you have any other questions, please let me know. If you want to find me on social media, I am at Onyx Queen Media on all socials. Instagram is my most active. And if you want to email me at hello@onyxqueenmedia.com. Talk to you later, you guys. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.